So, I promised you guys for a really long time that I would do this, and then I never did. I'm really sorry about that. So now I'm doing it because I have some good alone time and I haven't forgotten. So, makeup tutorial. This is my everyday, well, maybe not every day because I work and I don't wear makeup to work, but this is my like weekend look, the look that you see on TikTok all the time, my other videos. I'm gonna show you what I frickin' do and the products that I use. First things first, you're gonna need panda ears. Not really. You just need to pull your hair back because I find that to be very useful. My makeup's really scattered, so give me a second. What I like to do to begin with, well, first of all, you should do this anyway. Start off with a clean face because if you don't, then your oil on your face kind of like piles up and it's just not really good or anything. Put moisturizer on after you wash your face because if you don't, then your face is like, I have no moisture, so I'm just gonna create all this oil and then you're gonna be really sad about it later. So just do it. I forgot. My mind's really going. This wasn't really a planned video, so I'm just kind of speaking off the top of my head. So first things first, I do my makeup in an odd order, not the order that you see in like Instagram videos. I don't really care because I like doing it this way. Anyway, we're gonna start off with Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. You've probably seen this in a lot of videos. Walmart. I usually put it in this area because that's where my face is the most like, I don't know, you can see my pores, my nose, on my cheeks, and also right here in between my head and on my in between my eyebrows, and also on my chin. So there you go, there's that. Next off, we're gonna move on to eyebrows. So just like everyone else, for the most part, I really like to use the Anastasia or Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade. I'm using this in Ebony. I love this stuff because it lasts a really long time. Because a little goes a long, long way. Use an angled brush, of course. Angled brush. Going in a little lightly. So how I do my eyebrows, I wonder if I can, I can't zoom in. How I like to do my eyebrows is, so obviously you can see I don't really have too much hair, but no, I don't shave them off. It's just, when I was younger, I plucked them a lot because I wanted them to be thin like my mom's, and then they just never grew back. So what I like to do is I like to trace the bottom of like how low, or like I guess like the arch. I'll just do it and you guys can watch. There you go. Now you have like a little hollow brow and you just fill it in. I start from the middle and continue out versus from the front and all the way out, because that way you can blend it forward. I like to turn my brush like, instead of using it like that, I turn it like this, so I can like, that makes sense. And then I kind of just like, I don't know, it's like something that you have to get used to, like muscle memory. And then, after you're done with one brow, you can take concealer or foundation. I like using foundation. I'll show you the foundation I'm using in a bit. And then a nice concealer brush or a flat brush like this. You can carve out wherever you need to. And there you kind of go. I mean, I'm happy with it, whatever. I'm gonna do the other brow and then I'll be right back. Okay, so one thing I'm gonna say is if your eyebrows are not symmetrical, it's okay. Because my eyebrows never turn out symmetrical. Like, you can even see when I put my head down, like where, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anywho, next part. So I already concealed and everything, right? Foundation. So I love Fenty foundation. Highly recommend Fenty. This is in 210. Now I'm gonna say this foundation is a lot lighter than my actual skin, and that's just because I tanned over the summer and I never bought new foundation. But the way I put on contour and stuff, it works out, okay? Beauty blender. When you get a beauty blender, make sure you soak it in water or like wet it so it's like very spongy, because when it's hard like that, I don't know, I don't like it because then it just soaks up all like the product and everything, but when it's spongy, it works for me. I make sure it's all blended out. And then concealer, I'm cheap, so I'm using a CoverGirl concealer, the one with like the $2 ones that you see all the time at like Walmart and CVS and Walgreens, because I don't care. And it works for me, honestly. Smells cool. Next thing, you gotta bake, girl. You gotta bake. Oh, hold on, before I open it, I guess gotta do the makeup. Kat Von D freaking lock it in translucent, because I don't know. Put a little bit into the cap. My best friend taught me this because I used to just take out the little thingy thing. I don't know, I didn't really care. Anywho, did I not bring my... I guess I didn't. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, contour time. I know it looks really gross and old, but it's not, I promise. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit Medium to Tan. I'm going to use our little, I guess, angled fluffy brush. These are cute brushes that I got for Spirit Halloween. Shout out to Spirit Halloween because they sold makeup brushes that were really cute. So I use two colors. I use this like light tan one, and then I guess this like cooler beige color. And follow your cheekbones. So tip, if you have no cheekbones like I do, as you can see, I tend to go higher. So like my cheekbone's right here and I kind of go over it, so it looks like my cheekbone's like I don't really know how to explain it, but that's what I do. So while I'm letting everything bake, I'm just gonna so I don't know if you ever seen this trick, but you gotta make like the 3. So make sure you get right here and around your jawline. Then I like to go in with this darker color, just a little bit though, because it's really dark. And just go. Once you're done with that, I'm going to blush. Another Anastasia Beverly Hills blush, little palette thingy, blush trio, cocktail party it says. And then I like to use the light pink with a little bit of like the more rosier pink. Just pat it on my, I don't know what you call these. I'm gonna go back into the contour palette for my nose in a bit. Just give me a second. Then I'm gonna grab a fluffy brush. Yes, I wipe away my baking powder before I do my eyeshadow because I never had a problem with fallout. So now, all that's brushed away, I'm gonna go in with my other spray Halloween brush, and this is for my nose. I'm going to use, oh shoot, this one again. And I usually start from the middle. Just make 2 lines. And then lightly, I don't freaking like stab my face with a brush. I do it lightly enough that enough comes off. And if need be, I rub it out with my fingers. And then once I know that there's not a lot of, or too much product on the brush, and that's when I'll start to jab it into my face. Cool. Now for the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow and eyeliner is one thing that people, for some reason, are absolutely in love with. And I'll show you how I do it. So, Soft Glam. Yes, I know it's really dirty because I wipe my makeup brushes on it. So, you can do this with any color really, but to show you the one that I do, so I like to use Sienna, Mulberry up here, Cypress Umber, and sometimes black. But I use Sienna as my base. Hold on, before I do this, before I forget, I don't have a primer, so I use concealer. Concealer or like a lighter base for your eyes really helps color to pop, because if I just did this without the concealer on it, well, probably would not have been as bright. But it's okay, because I remembered. Like I said, I'm all over the place with this makeup tutorial. Excuse me, this is just because you guys keep asking for it and I never do it. So now, I'm going in with Sienna. Yes. So that's kind of where I want my fake crease to be. Obviously, it looks like crap, but that's why you have a brush to blend it out. And go in with the fluffier side versus like the more compact side. And add more Sienna to it. Brush down a little bit, go up to my brow, leave some space for the highlighter. And then blend it out into like a little wing a little bit. And I'm gonna go in with, I don't know how to do this, Mulberry to darken the crease. Then I'm gonna go in with Sienna again and get under. Cool. So then I'm gonna go back in with that concealer brush. So I'm going with your concealer or foundation again. And this is the magical part that people are like, wow, I love it. I'm literally just doing a cut crease. And that's why I try to blend it down so low. But anywho. So now that I have my little cut crease in there, I'm gonna go in with, you can go in with any lighter color or even any other color in general that you want, but I like to go in with Tempera because it's like a lighter color, and just dab it on there. That way the foundation or concealer that I'm using doesn't get all like wrinkly. I don't know how else to describe it. But there you go. There's the eyeshadow part. Now for the eyeliner. The eyeliner, I'll be using Kat Von D's Dagger tattoo liner. This part is really hard because sometimes you won't always get a symmetrical. But I start from like right here where I guess the outer corner, and you can either drag it straight out or you can drag up at an angle. I like to go up at an angle because I don't know, I just do. And so we're going like this. So there's the first line. Obviously, it's really long. And the way, I don't know how to explain this, so you guys are just gonna have to watch. I'll try to, that way you guys can. As you can see, it's like freaking huge, and it has like a rhombus type shape a little bit. Okay, so I did both eyes. Next thing I'm gonna do is lashes. So the lashes I will be using for this, I don't have the box for them anymore, but they are. Put some mascara on them babies. I'll wait for those to dry off, and then I'll, oh wow, my eyes are burning. Wait for those to dry off, and then I'll put on another layer. Yes, these are the lashes I'm using. Like again, I said they're So Flirty by Kiss. Tip that I recommend is putting more lash glue on the ends of the lash strip, because sometimes the ends don't like to stick, you know? My video got cut off because I got a call. But anyway, put the glue on the lashes, and to save time, instead of blowing them off, I like to go into the next part, which is highlighter. I like to use the NYX Away We Glow, but only on my nose because I don't like dabbing on my cheeks. But right here, ooh, that's a lot. Ta-da! And then for my cheeks and my brow bone, I like to use a fluffier brush. And this is my Smashbox Spotlight palette with Pearl. Ta-da! I like to use this middle one. It's like a dark pinkish tan color, but it comes off really nice. These. And so, given that I've given these lashes a little bit of time to dry, just gonna go in . What I like to do is I like to take my tweezers and squeeze together like the fake lashes and my natural lashes, or I use my fingers because I pinch my eyelids a lot with the tweezers and it doesn't feel good because I end up just crying. As you can see, my eye is already watering. Something else that I also really like doing, you don't have to do it, I just like doing it. I know that there's such a thing as brow gel, but mascara works for me. I know it looks kind of funky. Just give it some time. Dry off a little bit. I'll go back and I'll fix it. Don't worry about it. I know I look dumb, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let me go find my lipstick. Okay, so I got my lipstick. It's Kat Von D. Kat Von D in Lolita. It's like the only color of hers that I actually really like on me. I did this one thing with my lips one time, and I forgot who it was, but they're like, wow, that's the most professional thing I've seen in makeup. And all I did was I covered my bottom lip and I just went. And it helped me create the line for the top lip. Last thing I like to do is take waterproof liquid eyeliner and line the waterline of my top lid. You can use any waterproof liquid eyeliner that you want. I'm just using the Wet n Wild H2O Proof in a brown color. It doesn't have to be black. It just makes your lashes look more full, I guess. But yes, now that I'm done with that, the last part, so I can actually see. Ta-da! I'm all done. But there you have it, my makeup tutorial. Finally, I gave it to you guys because I know it's been like 5 months, maybe. I don't know, maybe longer, maybe shorter, hopefully shorter. Because I feel really bad that I haven't given it to you guys, but there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching and staying for this long ass freaking tutorial. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, tell me what else you guys want to see, what other makeup styles you guys want to see. And don't forget, go check out my TikTok. I'm not that funny, but I try to be. TikTok there, Instagram here. Don't forget to check it out, guys. Bye.